Good morning, Robert and Nate. It's Fake Monday, early Monday, if you will, otherwise known as Thursday, and I am broadcasting early. Why? Well, in part to atone for the fact that I did not broadcast on time last time, and in part because I'm heading to York Beach at the end of today, and I won't be back till Monday evening. So, here it is early. Now, in response to Robert's question about ground rules and Nate's video about them, I think that, yes, they're a good idea, and here are my thoughts. On length, I think a 5 or 6 minute limit is good. I think I probably wouldn't want to go over 5 too often, but I think the absolute limit should maybe be 6. On swearing, I think that we can stay away from words like sh and other words like that, but hell for me is in fact a location rather than a swear. I think I'm with Nate on this one too. I trust us all to use our own judgment and to have that be close enough to what each of us thinks should happen to have that be the thing that happens. Right. Also, in terms of posting, I had intended on Monday to post at the very last minute because that's when I was able to do it. But I realized that that wouldn't have allowed you to see me on Monday, even though it technically was Monday when I posted, if I had managed to post before midnight. So, I think probably it would be best if we post, maybe by 6 or 7 or something p.m. at the latest on the day that we're supposed to post, so that someone can have a chance to see us before we go to bed, and it's not that day anymore. Let's see. Finally, actual content in each video. That's important to me. I don't want to ever get into a part where I'm like, I'm just checking in because it's my day, okay, now bye, because that wouldn't be fun. So actual content in each video I think is very important. No, wait, there's more. Educational videos should be longer than whatever our maximum is. That's fine with me. And yes, I agree with Nate about whoever is next in line setting the thing that should have to happen, the challenge, or whatever, as long as it's not too awful for someone who misses or posts a video late. Please do post even if it's late. That's important too. I think those are my thoughts on ground rules. Now, for my actual content for this video. So I've been thinking a lot about how I work best because of you guys both starting school this week and of me starting my new work year this week with the new school year starting. So thinking about how I work best and wanting to think about that a little bit with you. So ways that help me do my work well include having company, someone I can like bounce stuff off of and be like, hey, what do you think about this? And chat with while I do my process. That's really helpful to me. It also gives me someone who I can be accountable to. That's one of the things that's great about this video project, is that if I don't show up, you guys are like, Eric, that is not good. And that is good, because it makes me really want to do it. I don't want to let you guys down. I work best if I have a visual reminder of what I need to do, and I need it not to take up too much space. Like leaving stuff out all over the place is actually not so good for me, even though I do it a lot. So for that reason, I put up a new whiteboard this morning. It is on my front door, and I'm hoping to use it for all those thoughts that come to me as I'm getting ready to bed. And be like, tomorrow I need to... So they'll still be there tomorrow. I like to have a clean, neat space to work in. One of my greatest frustrations in the world is not being able to find a tool or a material or notes or something that I know I have somewhere, but I can't find because it's under something or behind something. Hate that. So I really try hard to do my best to, that's a lot of words, I really try hard to keep my spaces neat so that doesn't happen to me. As you can see, I'm not doing so well at the moment. Which brings me to science supports also that having a clean, neat space reduces the mental effort needed to do whatever it is you're working on. I'm going to put a link there in, what should we call that? The doobly-doo? I don't know. I like to give myself challenges, which is why I am challenging myself to clean up everything that you can see in my webcam before next time I post. So it may not be the whole house, but this space that you can see, that's going to be clean, and that's most of the mess. Yay! And the last little mental trick I want to talk about today is a cool thing called time boxing. So time boxing works like this. You say, all right, instead of trying to assess the total amount of time that I think this is going to take, and then sit down for 3 hours and crank out an essay or whatever, instead you do your work in chunks of time with small breaks built in. So, like, what you think is going to be a 3-hour essay, you might do a 25-minute chunk, and then a 5-minute break, and then another 25-minute chunk, and then another 5-minute break. and then so on until you've gotten to 4 chunks total, and then you take a longer break, and that to sort of really refresh yourself. In those little breaks in between, you're doing stuff like getting snacks or taking a little walk or looking at something green, which really helps refocus. And so you never get tired, and it's always easy because 25 minutes is just not that long. It's really important to stop after 25 minutes, though. I'll talk more about that later. Neuroscience, another one of my passions. I just didn't happen to have it on my desk the other day. I'll be talking about that a lot. Neuroscience and cool brain tricks. Finally, I look forward to hearing your reactions to some of those things I talked about and how the two of you work best. I'd love to hear about that. Anyway, that's the end of my time, I think. I'm going to put it all together. I will see you, Nate, on Friday, and I will see you, Rob, on Tuesday after Real Monday has occurred and I get back from York Beach. Bye!